What does this huge floating monstrosity that looks kind of like a human zeppelin behind me have to do with Christmas? Well, find out when we go into Guild Wars 2 for their holiday event during this MMO Anthropology. Well, it's winter again, and now snow and Christmas time and the winter holidays have come to the city of Lion's Arch in Guild Wars 2. As we look around, we're going to see many elements that are connected directly with the Western holiday of Christmas, especially the red bows, the wreaths of green, candy canes, which I think is an excellent element, and snow on the ground. We also have conifers, etc. One of the things that I think is most amusing about this particular celebration, as was brought to Guild Wars 2 for their Christmas event, is that the snow here isn't actual snow. It's being generated by little machines. There's one right there, if you look slightly off from my head. There's another one, that are obviously of Asura make, who are a creature, a race inside of Guild Wars 2, that is making snow for Lion's Arch. There's even snowballs that you can pick up and throw at people. Because you can't have an appropriate winter event without a snowball fight. Oh! Of course, here I am holding a snowball, so I'm a target. Gotcha. Now, the way that the winter event is cycled is it's based around this character right here. Get a good click on him. His name is Tix, and he belongs to the Asura race, who are a lot like gnomes. They're very small, they're mechanically inclined, they're scholarly. In Tix's case, that noise comes from right there. Tix's case, they make toys. Oh, let's see if I can't get the camera to obey me here, but he is a toy maker. And of course, the story here is that a lot of these events are historical to the land that Guild Wars 2 is set in. And Tix just makes really neat toys, like these little Venetaries, the Golem, the adorably cute griffins, these soldiers who look a lot like Char, and princess dolls. Holy crap. Out in the world, you will find presents that are just left out in the open, and sometimes you open them up, they blow up in your face, and every now and then they spell out some form of toy or script, and sometimes a princess doll, and I've discovered more often than not the princess dolls kick my teeth in. Oh, that sounds like the princess doll. In what is more likely a cynical attempt to push people towards their money shop, ArenaNet is obviously using this in order to introduce more mini-pets to the game and a reason for people to use the economy. But still, the focus on toy making and toys is an interesting element of the obvious psychology that Guild Wars 2 has in their thematic building. They've also changed Lion's Arch like they did during the Halloween event. The Mystic Forge right now is a snow globe, and there is a neat little snowman in there. It's hard to see. I've been interviewing quite a few people about how they've been handling the winter event, and it includes a whole bunch of other things. So let me show you. The special event has a series of badges that you can get for doing each of the things that come with it, from the running the jumping puzzle, which I'm not going to show you because it's a pain, playing the PvP event, which I've discovered only half of the people that I interviewed are actually playing the PvP event, even thorough PvPers. Then there's this one, which is a truly horrific Dance Dance Revolution or maybe Guitar Hero style game where you have to ring bells to stop notes. This one really caused a certain amount of aggravation and fury for me. Alright, let the ear-shattering treachery begin. Ah. Arg. I'm already doing terrible. I'm not good at Guitar Hero or games like that. I feel like I'm synesthetic playing one of these games, like I'm being attacked by colors and sound at the same time. Well, there you go. Then there's also helping Tix in his toy manufacturing shop, which I believe is in that golem that is floating somewhere overhead, behind me right now. That is the dungeon of the game, and I'm going to show you a little bit of footage of that so that you can see what it's like in there. It's pretty much basically a little toy town with little people, and it has its toys running around. And just like gnomes from fantasy, they've gone berserk in some cases, and you have to smash the hell out of them. There's even an achievement for basically destroying the entire model town that he has in there. I have that achievement. I mean, who wouldn't like a lot of wanton destruction? So let's take a look at what happens in the toy shop, and then we'll bring you back to Lion's Arch to continue discussing how people are using this event to their advantage and what there is in it for people to do. Welcome to Tix's Imaginarium, which I suspect is inside that giant golem that we saw floating in the sky. As you can see, it's a gigantic village, and the objects in here are destructible, as you're about to see. Oh, yeah, the camera's whipping all over the place. It does that when my back is against another object. So in fighting the Skrit, we also have a tendency to wreck up the place. You know, you can break the trees, you can break the houses. Then you're given a set of missions. Generally, they are to fight something off, like defend some toys from other toys that have malfunctioned, fight the Skrit. Die horribly in the field like I am right now. It's a beautiful sort of winter wonderland, of course, as you can see. By the time that the fight is over, sometimes there is a notable amount of wreckage left behind. There's just too many foes in this general region, but I've got some of my own people here with me. Get away. Get away. I'm not going to last very long in this fight. I need to escape, but I'll see you on the other side. Haha, I will beat you with my presence. Or explode you with them, whatever the case may be. Ouch. Thank you once again for coming along to this MMO Anthropology, and remember, like, comment, and subscribe if you've made it this far. Be sure to give me your ideas and tell me about your experience in MMO games. But don't forget, this Christmas season, the presents are not your friends. Ah! Ow.